We have Michael.
It's going Mike Logitech.
From Logitech.
So we have the HA20E Enterprise solution. It's a USB-driven headset system that works with Microsoft Lync and any application out there for voice over IP and video. So you have two versions here. You have the monaural, which is a one headset solution, a bendable microphone, padded cushions, and actually a very, very well-made
I
weighted
noticed
base.
that it's much heavier than I was. I mean, not that it's too heavy. It feels good. It sets on the desk nice.
It's not a cheap feel. What's nice about it, you can just drop the headset in. It was designed to be heavy, so you can take the headset and just drop it in.
Sure. Yep. And then we have an indicator on the phone. Indicator. Go ahead.
On the back of all of our headsets, this little unit right here lights up red when you're having a conversation. That's on both the wireless DECT versions. These are DECT. So you have 300 feet away from the base. And even in the wired versions, they have the same little light up feature in the back as well.
Very good. Yep. So we have the wired over here.
And the wireless over here. This one is a dual headset, so we don't call them binaural. In communications, we call monaural and binaural. That's more about the voice on the microphone. This is we're not going to call it stereo, but a dual headset, but the sound is phenomenal with these. You'll enjoy stereo music. And again, it can drop right in. It locks. It also has a feature if you were using somebody else's headset and you can actually walk up with my headset, take it off and drop it into this base and it'll link with it in 10 seconds.
So
and it can continually charge and have more range.
Smooth pairing process just by dropping
it in 10 seconds, it's paired.
All right, no button press, just drop it in.
Drop and pair.
What happens to the other headset then when...
It's still paired to the actual base. Not many people do that.
But it's
but for those that might share a base in an office, most sharing of headsets are unwired. That's why people take their headsets home and another person sits in the cube in that environment and uses that computer. But we find out too that there are people that need to share a base. You can buy multiple headsets.
So this series here is the, do we call that the 800 series? Or
820, so it's the 820 series.
820 series, and of course there's a stereo and a mono.
And it's $179.99, $199.99, and then on the wired versions, it's $79.99 and $89.99.
Right,
and these do come with little carry bags.
Come with a little carry bag, and I've noticed they have a nice big button there.
Right, let me show you that. So,
is there any lights on it?
No, so this is your standard wired headset. So this is called the H650Es. 650E. Mono and stereo. Okay, again, nice cushion padding. A little light feature in the back.
That same
it would light up
light
when you're on.
So people will be able to see you on the phone from behind. Something to be aware of.
A lot of people that wear wired headsets are sitting in a cube.
All
right, so you have a very long cord.
That's a nice cord.
It's designed to, when you wear it, it sits right about here by the table. So your inline controls are right here. And you have your volume up, volume down. You can launch end a call and your mute.
Does the mute have an indicator so you can see, or you just look at the screen?
You see it on the screen, and also this will blink.
It blinks on the back, the indicator. Okay.
And it's also a tangle-free cord. If you notice, it's a flat cord.
I did notice that. So let's take a look at that a little closer.
Look at this. Here we go.
Okay.
Tangle-free cord.
I don't know if you could see that, but I'll flip it up on the table here just to take a look, because I did immediately notice it has kind of a flat, rubbery, not easily tangled cord, which indeed is a problem with headsets.
Yes.
Okay.
That's pretty much the headsets.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mike.
You're welcome. I used to do the video things forever when I was in the toy industry. I worked in Hasbro. I used to do toy fair.